Welcome back to Southern Habitat Insights. It's 4th of July, out here doing a little shooting the bow as the sun comes up this morning. But I wanted to do a quick video talking about anchor points. Now, I'm not the best archer in the world, but I've learned through trial and error, a lot of error in the field, missing one doe this year because I rushed my shot. But I've learned through practice and error in the field that anchor points are really important. So we're going to talk about those today, do a little target shooting, and just try to beat the heat this morning on the 4th of July. First thing we're going to do is range how far the target is. Should be about 20 yards. 20 on the dot. Now for anchor points, the most common one is probably going to be your kisser button. It goes, I'll show you right here in the corner of your lip. You just put it right there in the corner of your lip and hold it. Now my other anchor point that I like to use is right here behind my ear. I like to just keep my finger right there when I draw back. And I'll show you. I like to keep it right there. Kisser button, finger, lined up, ready to go. This little peep sight right here helps a ton too on lining up the shot. We're going to take a shot here. We're at 20 yards on the dot. See how this goes. Draw back, kisser button, set, finger, set, peep sight, centered. Look dead on, maybe a little low. We're going to go check this shot out. We'll come back and shoot some more. So this shot was just a touch low, pretty good. The other day I was hitting really good groupings at 20 yards, keeping them like really, really close, like that close. So we're going to go back and shoot some more. All right, we're going to take a couple more shots. Kisser button, finger behind the ear, peep sight lined up. Not the best. Make sure when you're shooting, you take those last couple breaths before your shot, and in between breaths is when you shoot. That's when you're steadiest. That one should have been a little better. Shaking a little bit, but I think that one might have been our best shot. Let's go check these out. Those shots are spaced out a little bit, but I have just started shooting for the day, and I did shoot for a couple hours yesterday, so that could be why. We're going to try to take our time, do a little bit better on these shots. That one looked really good. That one was a little low. That's also a new arrow I'm just trying out. Mainly use these Allen Kryptos arrows because they're cheap and they're also pretty good. I like them. That one looked pretty good. Let's go check these out. So this is definitely not the best quality video or anything. I just had wisdom teeth removal surgery the other day, so I'm a little swollen up and sore right now. But I want to do this video, one, just to shoot my bow, two, just to try out this new microphone I got, and the new phone stand. So I just thought, what better way to do it than to talk about anchor points, shoot my bow, talk about some deer we've got on camera on the 4th of July. So that's what we're doing. So we have exactly 103 days until deer season. And there is a lot of work that I need to do. On one of my places that I hunt, I just need to go do some scouting. Just go spend time in the woods, put boots on the ground, scout, find spots for climbers and new tree stands maybe, clean trails for old tree stands that we've got hung, stuff like that. Then on the other place, my other farm where I do most of my videos, where I killed my buck at, my doe, and where I've had this big buck I call Lazarus at. I got a lot of research I need to do there basically. Make this shot real quick. That's pretty good with that new arrow. Anyway, so Lazarus was this giant 8-pointer. I put a video of him up, or a picture. The giant 8-pointer, especially for this part of Alabama. Looked to be 5.5 to me. And he was on camera a couple days before the end of deer season, making a scrape. So I'm thinking he's still alive. Also had, so a couple weeks ago, there's this big wide buck on camera, looked to be 5.5, 6.5 years old. Big brisket, small butt, so I could tell he was old deer, big body and everything. Wide rack. That could be Lazarus, and he just hasn't grown up yet. There's also this 8-pointer that looked like he was 3.5, maybe 4.5, not as old, on camera too. And I know Lazarus was an 8-pointer. So basically my options are Lazarus is this wide deer right now, and he's gonna grow up. Rack size, he's gonna gotta grow height still. He's dead, or I aged him wrong in the fall. And he's actually a 4.5-year-old 8-point. So we're gonna be trying to decide which one he is, or he's just not on my property anymore. And I've got these other 2 massive bucks to go after, which I wouldn't be complaining about. They're giants. And like I said earlier, this video is definitely not one of my best. I'm sore, my jaw is, just kind of running around all over the place, but we're making do with what we got. Not terrible. That's the new arrow. And those are the old arrows, and these arrows are the ones I shoot the most. These Kryptos by Allen. They're cheap, but they work. And I couldn't tell you why I haven't been shooting good today. I mean, yesterday and the day before, I was putting up dime size groups at 20 yards. So could just be I'm a little sore from shooting, or just haven't locked in yet. But hopefully we can fix that and dial it back in before deer season. And if we can't dial it in within 103 days, then we're gonna have a problem. Because opening day of bow season, I'm gonna try to be in the woods, and I need to be making crack shots now. Kisser button, finger, peep sight, all lined up. I don't think that was too terrible. Whenever I get the new snake boots I'm ordering, we're gonna start putting some more boots on the ground at the Parkman Proving Grounds. Just do a little scouting there. I want to get a good idea of how many bucks or what bucks are out there. So we'll see what we're gonna do for that. That was terrible, which isn't good. That one was better, but I was shaking. So we will get these arrows, keep shooting, try to figure out what the problem is and why I haven't been making good shots today. I'm gonna shoot just a couple more rounds on camera. Then we'll probably call it for the day. See what we can do here with this Carbon Express. Low, not good. I am moving a little fast. I need to practice for sitting down shots. I got a spot that Might be having to use a ground blind out. Probably will be using a ground blind out. So been taking some sitting down shots just to practice with that. Been practicing from up there to get elevation shots in. So we're just doing all sorts of stuff, getting ready for opening day. That looked a little high, I think. See what we can do right here. Release on, get a good hand grip. Terrible. I don't know what the problem is. Gotta fix it though. I have to fix it. I don't know what the problem is. I promise you I was shooting dime-sized groups yesterday. I mean, shots that you can't beat at this distance. And then today I come out here and I can't make a single good shot. That one was good. That was with the new arrow. They're a little bit more pricey. They're like $7 or $8, usually like $4 or $5. But I mean, I'm gonna use what works. That one was better. If we make a good shot with this, this will be our best grouping. Today at least. Yesterday I was shooting Carbon Express arrows and I was groups that big, I promise you. It was crazy. I think that was pretty good. Let's go check it out. So in general, I don't think that's the best grouping ever, all about an inch or two apart. But today, that's the best grouping. And I'll take it. Now, probably need to get a new target, starting to mess this one up. This side's worn out, but we're gonna spin her around. Love these Morrell targets. This one's lasted me hours of shooting time. We're gonna shoot one more group, one more round. If it's a good one, we'll call it. If it's not a good one, that'll be it. I mean, if it's not a good one, we'll shoot another round. Hopefully it'll be a good round. If any of y'all have advice for me, leave it in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hopefully it'll help. That was low. If I can get these two good, then we'll call it. Dead center. That'd be a dead deer. That's pretty good too. Let's go get these. I'm not the best archer. I'm not the worst either. I don't think I'm the worst. These are pretty good groups right here. A little spread out. I'll shoot one more group. But yeah, like I said, if any of y'all have any advice, you can leave it in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. That'd help out a lot. I think it would, at least. Hope it would. The other day I was shooting great. Today I'm not. And if I can't keep that consistency, that's not good. I have a feeling one of the main things I'm gonna have to do this year before deer season, or like before I go hunt, is keep my target in the back of the truck, and right before I go in the woods, just roll it out there, take a couple shots at 20 and move on, go down into the woods. I think that's gonna be my best bet for a safe hunt, at least. That was not bad. That was pretty bad. That was great. Let's go look at these, and then I think that'll be it. Not bad. This one's over here, but I think I might have shook when I took that shot. These two were within 2 inches of each other, so I'll take it. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Not the best shooting, but did discuss a lot. Did some all right shooting. We're going to do some work on that and hopefully fix it up. We got 103 days, so a little pressure, but not much. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great 4th of July. Have a good one. Thanks for watching Southern Habitat Insights.